Yo, everybody, it's your boy, the Tatumeister here. And, yeah, I know I'm a little late on this, but, Longlegs, finally, I'm reviewing it. So, yeah, if you're expecting a glowing review from me here, you're not gonna get it.
I mean, it's alright, like, overrated as fuck, in my opinion. I mean, and you know what, though? That's typically how the bullshit goes, you feel me?
I'm gonna say that right off the bat, but listen, doesn't mean I didn't like the movie. I just want to get that off the bat. So this is a movie by Osgood Perkins. If I'm saying his name wrong, I'm gonna put it below here. Osgood Perkins, I think I'm saying his name right. Yeah, so I heard a lot of buzz about this movie. It was getting a lot of glowing reviews. People were saying it was the best horror movie in decades or years or whatever. And it was just like all over the place. Like people were just hyping it up. And the only reason I didn't watch it opening weekend because I slept like till 6 and 4 both weekends, like Saturday and Sunday. I worked the Monday to Friday, so I couldn't go see it because it was going to be too late by the time I got to the theater. So I was like, frick. I still want to see Fly Me to the Moon as well. I haven't seen Fly Me to the Moon yet. I don't know if I'll review Fly Me to the Moon, but I still want to see it just because, you know, I like those actors. Okay, so let's get back on topic. Longlegs, yeah. So, Longlegs. I mean, it's a movie, to say the least. Now, is this the most overhyped, overrated movie of the year? I mean, perhaps. I don't know. I think it's a lot better than Civil War, though. I think the hype and praise for this is more justified than Civil War. Because I like Civil War. I can see people really liking this. And I liked it, too. Now, I don't like it to the extent some people did. And I'll get into why that is. But there's a lot to like here, honestly. Main standout being the script. I mean, the writing itself is really well done. Like, the way it's written, the way Osgood wrote the script is really well done. And it's just really gripping, and you really are invested the whole way through. Now, and okay, obviously Nicolas Cage. I mean, Nicolas Cage kills that in any role he's in. I mean, it's Nicolas Cage, dude. Now, this is where I get into the problems, though. Nicolas Cage, if you're expecting Nicolas Cage to be in this movie a lot, he's not. He's underutilized as hell, which is really sad. I mean, he's in the Renfield movie even way more than this, which is like, what? I mean, a movie called Renfield, he's in that more than a movie like Longlegs, which was supposed to be the main character, like the main villain. I know he's the main villain in Renfield too, but the difference is, I mean, he's a title character. You'd think he'd get more screen time and more action, but no, not really. He has like maybe 2-3 scenes in this whole movie, which, granted, the scenes he's in are great, but I don't know. I just wanted more. I was kind of let down by that. I'm like, really? Like, you have Nicolas Cage and you don't use him? I don't know. I hope for Shelby Oaks they use Keith, what's his name? I'll put his name down below once I think of it. Keith, what's his last name? Shit. I'm having a brain fart again. The guy that's in the voices, Andreas in Amphibia. He's great. Why can't I think of his last name? I'm retarded. Anyway, you can't say the R word in 2024. Well, okay, sorry. Anyway, this is my review. If you don't like me saying retarded, you can leave. I don't care. Sorry, I like saying that word. It's my favorite word of all time. Oh well, if it's not politically correct to say it anymore, I'm sorry. But anyway, let's get back on topic. So, Longlegs, yeah, Longlegs. So, yeah, pretty good movie. I mean, is it best movie of the year? Definitely not. I've loved a lot more movies than this. No, but it is good. I'll get into the pros. Like I said, the pros are the writing and the main character, Micah Monroe. Now, she's not as good as the Twisters' main character, but she's a very good female lead. Micah Monroe does a great job playing Harker Lee, I think her name is. Lee Harker? Something like that. She does a great job playing her, and you're invested in her character. You want her to win in the end. I won't spoil what happens at the end, because the ending is kind of insane. I'm still mixed on the ending, but I liked it overall. The ending was good. It just could have been handled better, I guess. Like, it just kind of felt like... I saw the twist coming a mile away. Like, nothing in this movie really surprised me, except for this one scene with Nicolas Cage. But even then, that wasn't, like, the most shocking thing ever. I don't know. It wasn't like, oh my gosh, I'm, like, blown away. Like, I don't know. It was cool, but it wasn't like... I just feel like they didn't go over the top enough. Like, you had Nicolas Cage, you had a good, really cool story, you had a cool concept, but you didn't, I feel like Osgood didn't go, like, if you had a better director for this script, this could have went hard. Like, if you had Sam Raimi or Scott Derrickson doing this, this would have went hard, bro. This would have been, like, one of the best movies of all time. Like, the script is there. It's just the execution. I know I always say that, hey, why are you always getting on the execution? Well, because it's something I just, you know. I just feel like if this was directed better, with a stylistic director, it could have been something special. Because I really don't have gripes with the script. Like, I do have little gripes with the story a little bit. I would have changed some elements of the story a little bit. But the script is there. Like, the script's really, I was invested. I was there. I was glued. I was wondering what was going to happen. But it's just the payoff, I guess. The payoff's not that great. And I would have either maybe wrote the story a little different or directed it better. Because, yes, Osgood is a good writer, but he's just, I don't know if he's a good director. There's a balance, I guess. Yeah, I mean, also out of the characters outside of Nicolas Cage and Micah Monroe's character, they're not really, I wouldn't call them, like, stellar. I don't know, like, I'm not going to spoil, there is another major character later in the movie, I won't spoil who that is, but, yeah, I wasn't, like, intrigued with her that much. I was kind of like, okay, whatever. Like, I don't know. It's just certain elements of the story. It's like, okay. What? I don't know. I just wish things made more sense, I guess. It's kind of like my gripe with Civil War. But less than Civil War. Civil War had, like, made zero sense. There was nothing that made sense in Civil War. It was just complete nonsense half of the time. But, this is a lot better than Civil War, but again, I don't think it deserves, like, all the praise it's been getting. Like, I think it's a little bit overrated with all the praise. Like, it's like, people are, like, saying, this is so amazing, oh my gosh, everybody has to see this, and I don't know. I usually don't let the hype get to me, but I went to go see it just to see how it was, and again, I did like it. For overall, I had an enjoyable experience. It was a nice time. Would I go back to the theater again? Probably not. I mean, I don't know. It's hard for me to say. Like I said, if you utilize Nicolas Cage more, if you went more over the top with the kills and the style, if you had a really cool director on it, if you change the story up a bit, maybe make it longer, make the suspense build up more, have the concept and the execution be better, this could have been something special. I just feel as it is, it's just not at its full potential. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna give it a 6.6 out of 10. I mean, for what it is, it's good, but it's decently good, but I wouldn't call it, like, whatever. Again, people overhype this thing a little much. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm satisfied with 6.6. 6.6. Yeah. I mean, I don't know, where did I put it on my ranking of 2024 movies? I have to go check. I'll list them down below or in the video, the description, or whatever. I'm pretty sure. Did I put it above? I think I put it above Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, if I'm not mistaken. It's definitely below Twisters. I mean, yeah, there's definitely way better movies this year, like Godzilla x Kong and Bad Boys Ride or Die, and like, you know, there's so many better movies I've seen this year than this. Like, people overhype this thing way too much. I don't know. I agree with Moist Critical. It didn't deserve all that praise. Like, people were like, this is the greatest movie to come out in years, and I don't know. I just didn't feel that with this. It was good, but I don't know. It's like a movie like Parasite or Lion King or like Everything Everywhere All at Once. I feel like those movies made sense. Like, okay, I can see why people love these as much as they did, and I loved them too. But this I don't love. I like it, but it didn't deserve all the praise it got. People were really like hounding this movie, like, yes, greatest thing of the year. I don't know. It's kind of like how I felt about Judas. If you remember my Judas and the Black Messiah review, it's kind of how I felt about that. I mean, yeah, this movie of the year. Yeah, okay, not really. It was good, but let's calm down a bit. All right, that's all I gotta say. Jada Meister signing out.